Hey guys, and welcome to Season 2 of the Schalke Chroma. To kick off the season, we're going to make a big signing. We're going to make two signings, two guaranteed signings. We're going to give Timo Horn the opportunity. We brought in on a pre-contract. We also made the signing of Getja, the young German talent, for a backup centre-back as well. Matrichan is going to be a backup right-back. And Brunner's going to stay as well. I was going to sell him, but I decided to keep him for now. And Huli's going to be our left-back, obviously. So there's on Kraus in midfielder, so Maya and Krau are on the bench as backups there. We're going to sell Bulta, because we're going to keep Moore and bring in a player who can play there. And we're also going to bring in a former talent of Schalke. We did that last season, obviously Özil and Maya coming in. We're going to bring in another one who's going to be a backup to Salazar. We're going to convert his position to a centre mid slash cam, and he's going to be on the bench here and there. I see Webber's on the bench. He's going to play. We're going to look to learn him out. We've learned out City Sane, but before we get into the season, don't forget to drop a like in the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn notifications so don't miss a video. Let's make the two big signings I was on about. And as you can see, the first signing we're making at the start of Season 2 is we're going to bring back Julian Draxler to Veltman's Arena. Obviously the former talent of Schalke never really lived up to the potential that he showed. He's obviously now at PSG, spent a season on loan. He's on loan currently from PSG. 29 years of age now, going into towards the end of his career in his prime currently. But he's never really found that form, that potential that he once had. And we're hoping to bring him back, give him like a couple of seasons here at Schalke as we look to build up the club to European positions this season, and he comes in, he's got given him a number, we're going to give him a better number than that. But let's show you how the team looks with Draxler on it. And following Julian Draxler in the door is Jakob Larsen, the former Dortmund talent currently playing for Hoffenheim. We're going to bring him in, he's going to be our starting left winger. Let's see if we can revive his score. He's 24, 74 rated, the same rating as Moore at 27 years old. So he's got a bit of upside to him, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a fantastic signing. I've used him before on Chroma a couple of years ago, and it was absolutely incredible for me. He showed what he can do against us when we faced Hoffenheim last season. But let's show you the new team with Julian Draxler and Brun Larsen in it, and show you how we're going to line up for Season 2. Okay, so as you can see, this is our team's going to line up for this season. Obviously got the incredible talent Maya up front, who last season was incredible when we brought him in from the youth academy. We've got Jakob Brun Larsen, going to be our left winger for this season, due to being 24, obviously younger than Moore. We're going to have Pedinga on the bench here, give him a chance to see what he can do. We've got Hansen, obviously, if he can replay Drax, it's going to be converted to a cam. And it's going to be rotating with likes of Salazar and Kraus in midfield, along with Maya and Krau. And I might convert Krau actually to a, do we have a left? Yeah, we do have Adrian. Oh, I haven't pronounced his name. But Krau can actually play centre back, so I think that's his future in this team. Krau is a centre back, because we don't play a CDM. Or maybe, can he play centre mid? He's got centre mid in this thing, where he gets a -3 if we do that. I might convert into a centre mid and see how long it takes. But yeah, so not wasting any time to get into our first game of the Bundesliga season. We're going to be up against Mönchengladbach. Let's see how this team performs in the first game of the season, and see how Timo Horn performs. But if Timo Horn doesn't perform, then there's a free agent that I'm going to bring in, who's a goalkeeper, who's higher rated and a better goalkeeper than him, but I want to give Timo Horn the opportunity to show what he can do for us. As you can see, this is how we're going to go with for the first game up against Mönchengladbach. They've got a pretty decent team. I can't remember where they finished last season. We finished 8th in the Bundesliga, which is incredible for us, and we're hoping to at least maintain 8th for this season, maybe get up to like 7th or 6th, maybe get Europa League or Conference League football this season. They bring in more money so we can improve this team much more in the future. But let's get into this game, the first game of the season up against Mönchengladbach. Hopefully kick off our season much better than we did last season, because we picked up a loss in our first 3 games, and hopefully we can get a win in our first game this season. Jorge Sanchez now challenged by Flick again, who's made some huge challenges already and won the ball in each and every one of them. Wait, Jakob Brun Larsen now. Jakob Brun Larsen, can he get it into Maya? Maya now, can he get the shot away? Force to Larsen. Larsen can get a touch on it. Great defending. I think we're going to benefit this season from playing 4 at the back, kind of a cam in the team. Obviously with a player like Draxler. Okay, Vogt, how you been outstrengthed? And the player that's just come on for the injured Jorge Sanchez, his first 2 touches of the game are scoring. And Vogt, who shouldn't be outstrengthed in that position, gets outstrengthed. See here, 1 touch there, and then a second touch. Vogt should have dealt with that. Oh, come on, ref. That wasn't a foul. Cross whipped in. The fact we almost didn't deal with that is mental. Brun Larsen's making a run. Kraus finds him. Brun Larsen now. Cuts inside. Brun Larsen to get a goal. Brun Larsen scores on his debut up against Mönchengladbach. And Jakob Larsen levels it here. And the counter-attack from that free kick that shouldn't have been given. We're not going to complain about it now because we're back in this game due to it. He gets the better of the defender, cuts inside, runs to the centre and finds the perfect finish into the far corner of the goal. Or the far side of the goal, I should say. But Aydin couldn't just drift around him, and now the ball played in. It's over, and Horn. What a save for Horn, what a save again. Just get that out. Flick, just get that out. Thank you. It's through. Timo Horn, can you come out and collect? Timo Horn. That isn't a pen, ref. You can't give a pen for that. I'm sorry. It's a 50-50. It's a fair... That ain't a pen. Timo Horn, can he save the pen? No, it's Panenka down the centre. We're not uncertain, what's the word I'm looking for? Unlawfully, I guess you could say. That wasn't a pen. And we're down by goal now. Benzibiani. Panenka's it down the centre. And puts them 2-1 up. Okay, how have we made this? Like, I hate that in this game, man. Happened to us in the Chelsea episode where we made the perfect challenge and they just keep the ball. No, we put in the challenge there. We should have broke away with the ball, but the game just went, you know what, nah, watch this. The challenge is made there, I think, anyway, but Kone puts some 3-1 up here and it's going to be most likely a loss there. So what we can do here, Julian Draxler being held there, that is a foul. But Maya now. Maya hits it, Maya, saved by Jan Sommer. I thought we were going to lose this game, it's mental. Salazar whips it in. Salazar. And Maya. Maya now gets the shot away again. And again he's taken out. The pace that he's lacking these days. But ball in there. Going to fall. And it's over the bar. Peringa, a chance to prove what he can do. And he blasts it over. I didn't expect him to, but he does. Abraham Larsen. Into Hoodie and Draxler. Hoodie and Draxler. Finesse shot from range and Summer makes a world-class save though. I'm going to work this corner in. Hope for the best. It's in towards Vogt. Vogt, Jan Sommer saves. Honestly, without Jan Sommer, they're losing this game. Cross whipped in again. This time it's not towards Vogt, but Jan Sommer has to make a save again though from Julian Draxler's header. Corner whips in again here. This time it's more towards Vogt. Vogt doesn't win a header. Falls it to Flick. Comes to Maximilian Meyer. Meyer's got the space to hit one. Meyer, and it's wide.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon. Taking into account all the
Meyer gets the header. Draxler now. Julian Draxler. Into Salazar. Salazar, can he thread it through to Draxler? No, he can't. The pass was on as well. It wasn't a bad pass, it's just great defending. And it's going to be a 3-1 loss to Gladbach. Okay, for this game against Nuremberg, we're actually going to play this one because we need to get the win. Obviously, we lost that first game to Gladbach, as you just saw, but we're going to switch formation here. We're going to go to 4-2-3-1 wide. We drop so like Salazar dropping back to centre mid, Kraus, and obviously Flick and Vogt as our two centre backs, Brun Larsen and Larsen on the wing. And Meyer up front, so let's get into this one up against Nuremberg and hopefully get a win. And a team that we should beat, where they picked up a victory in their first game, so they're a team that can win games and can cause problems, so let's hopefully cause them some problems. We have to put in the challenge there, Flick, great challenge. Kraus. Salazar. Brun Larsen. Over the top to Meyer. Meyer, to make it 1-0, what is he doing? What happened? Nothing good for us. There's a deal with it. Nürnberger. Great defending by Vogt, but ball played across. Timo Horn. I got a pass on, not to Meyer. Okay, Meyer's actually onside. I thought Meyer was offside, and it. Wait, he just missed. That was just a miss. Oh my, how? Salazar back out to Brun Larsen. Salazar. And there's a Draxler to place it into the corner, saved by the keeper. It's a good save, but we should have scored again. Salazar's whipping the corner, it's towards the head of Vogt. Can he place that in? No, he can't. Now Kraus. And now we can shoot from range. Kraus, it's blocked. I think that would have been a handball if I had it on the side of the box, but I turned it off because it's a bit iffy in this game. Salazar, Draxler, Maya, please be onside. Maya, please bury that. We do. Up against Nuremberg, we're struggling. They're a tough team. They're compact. It's not easy to create chances against them, and to create chances that are open. We have to just fight in the box with the ball. And this time we find the right passes, we find the right man, and Maya gets the first goal of the season. Should have scored against Gladbach. Unfortunately for him he didn't, but gets one against Nuremberg. And an assist for Draxler as well. And it's a great goal, great teamwork. Is that looking good here? And I should have committed to the man. And we're back level. Just wanted to block the pass across the goal. I thought he was going to square it, but in the end he takes a shot and Timo Horn's beating out in the post due to power. But I should be going at him here. Salazar, Bron Larson to Maya. Wasn't the greatest passing to him, but Maya as well. And Maya, okay, we get lucky. Draxler, bury that. Julian Draxler gets his goal on a return to the Veltins Arena and puts us 2-1 up here. We get lucky. Maya's ball into Julian Draxler wasn't the greatest. We need to work on his passing. 100% we need to improve on it. Because right now it's not the greatest, but we're 2-1 up here. Conceded a poor goal, but we catch Nuremberg sleeping. And Draxler, I want to see that, because does he poke it through the leg? We're going to check the instant replay of this. Because if it's poked through the leg and the defender doesn't get a touch, it's going to be Maya's assist. We're going to see here. The defender does get a touch. But then what happens? Oh, it's not through the leg, it was just a camera. Okay. It's just poor defending, and we're 2-1 up here. Out here to Salazar. Salazar now, back through to Larson. Jakob Brun Larson. The score, Jakob Brun Larson, saved by Matiana. I was in two minds of crossing it over to the back post or shooting, and I went for the shot in the end. But by the time I took it, it was too late. I should have taken it here. But I waited. And the angle was closed down. At this corner, we're going to whip it in. Last chance for someone on the pitch to get a goal before they're taken off, but Draxler. Header was saved. Now we're going to bring on Krau. And great play here. Maya now. Drive at the defence. Maya gets second of the game. Maya shoots, and he does. And puts his free one up here. Good link-up play there from Krau, Draxler, Chalanoglu, etc. And Maya makes the run. It's created space for him. He runs past the two defenders, holds off for the last one, and puts the ball into the far side of the goal and puts his 3-1 up here against Nuremberg. You can see it's a great run here. Holds off the player, holds off the second, and it's a great finish as well. Didn't have an option to get it out. Vought does just about enough there, but Flick doesn't do enough to get it away, and it's through here. Timo Horn. Nah. No. Okay, well, penalty to Nuremberg, and Horn this time makes a save. For a second I thought it was someone going to find its way in, due to the fact it was looping and Horn didn't dive yet. But Gru misses the pen. More power on it, I think he scores, but he went to place it, and Horn just about makes a save. Unjustified penalty decision, but here's where it is. We save it, so we move on. And we scored directly from the corner. Hansen couldn't deal with it, and Gru heads it into back of the net. And again, it's just we struggle to deal with corners because, like, we don't have, like, why is Krau running away there? To be honest, like, Krau now, Chalanoglu hits over the top. Larson, no, it's Hansen. Sorry, Hansen, hit that. You've got to, Hansen. He might have been at fault for them scoring, but it is one way to make up for it, to score an absolutely incredible goal to give us back the 2-goal lead. It's a ball over the top. It does work to control it as well. Holds off the player, and the defender's coming across and he just volleys it into the top left corner. That's a great goal from the young, I believe it's Danish if I remember correctly, the young Denmark, a winger. It's a fantastic finish. Just stop coming defenders forward and mark with CDMs. And in this position, bring my... Okay, how's he done that then? Gru now is causing issues the whole game. That player I'd expect to cause issues, but Vogt gives him a corner, and this time I'm not giving any chances. I'm putting Hansen in that position straight away. Krau this time beats him. Mark stays on him as well. That's the end of the game. It's a 4-2 victory against Nuremberg. It wasn't easy, but we deserved it in the end. Okay, so I think it's going to be the final game of the episode. We're going to give Getcha his debut in this one, and we're going to go with a rated side with Kral coming in. Well, not really a rated side, but Getcha and Kral come in. And after this game, before we get into this game, I want to talk to you about something that's just come in. We've got an offer for Ujvin here, who obviously is a left back, who's our replacement for Çalhanoğlu if he gets injured, but it's 26 from Arsenal. It's 14.2 million for him, which is, we could get a bit more money for him, but it's a good offer. Now I think we should accept it, because then I can promote a youth Canadian player. We've actually got a couple on down here. We've got Maya, got Fisher. These two could, one of these could be the backup. Obviously they're both the same rating and they both are very, very similar, so we could loan out one of them. We're going to loan out one of them 100%, but I just think one of these two is our backup. Oh, we've got Christiansen here as well, who's higher rated. Obviously we could have him as our backup. Not much of a difference, but we could let me know if we should sell him. And let's get into this game up against Hertha Berlin, and Getcha is going to play against his former team, the team we brought him from. So let's get into this one, hopefully get a win, so continue our decent start to the season. Let's see what Getcha's made of against his former team. He wins the challenge there. Everton Larson. Maya now. Maya now can keep going. Maya. Everton Larson. He beat him at the near post. Yes, he can. And we're 1-0 up here. That's a duo that I want to work with this season. Brun Larson and Maya linking up together. That's something I want to do. Try and do more and more and more as you go through the season. Get them two linking up. And it's an assist for Brun Larson, and Maya takes the touch away, which just opens the shot a little bit more for him, because he takes it away from the keeper. And he just puts power behind it, and the keeper gets beaten by the pace of the ball. We're having a mediocre start, but it's better than last season. But Getcha misses the challenge, and Klaassen scores against us. Straight away from kick-off, they score. This is rather annoying goal to concede as well, because Getcha should be making that challenge and Horn shouldn't be beaten. Getcha, good commitment there. Gets his eye on the ball and won it. Now Kraus, can he get his first goal of the season from range? Yes, he can! Tom Kraus, he did that quite a lot for us last season. He scored the first goal of the season for us last season in the game that we lost. And when he scored, I thought, okay, it's going to be a good start to the season. Then after that, it just sort of crumbled in front of my eyes. But I'm hoping it doesn't happen the same in this game, because Kraus, it's a fantastic finish from him. Obviously former RB Leipzig talent we brought in from Leipzig due to performances, and he's lived up to the expectation. That's a fantastic finish. Kral, good win there. Brun Larson, that's a fantastic win as well. Jakob Brun Larson. And here's the Salazar, into Larson. Can he get his first goal of the season? Larson shoots and he scores. And we're 3-1 up here. Great commitment in the front pressing from the front line as well there. Obviously the first challenge was won, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Kral. But Larson wins the second one, Brun Larson. And gets it over to Salazar, who feeds it through to Larson, who can finish it. Çalhanoğlu just dives in to make the challenge, but that kind of didn't work out for us. And they're back in the game. How many times have I conceded a goal like this in this game, man? This is the only way you can concede, it seems like, in this game. They just run down the wing, they dribble into the box, they play a pass, and then one man's throwing up with power into the back of the net. We can't play that pass. Salazar. Salazar's got no room. Can he feed it through to Kraus? Yes, he can. Kraus to grab his second of the game. Denied by Schwallow Hosia. Was our goalkeeper last season. Returning to Berlin low. Salazar, it's in. You can't win anything there. Yeah, Larson now. Larson. Brun Larson. Kral. And it's 4-2. Patient football. And we've got a 2-goal cushion. It looks like it's going to be... It's already 6 goals in this game. It looks like it's going to be one of those games where, like, defenders can't defend. And strikers, whoever shoots the ball, is going to score. It's a good finish from Kral. I should say it's good work there from Larson. Gets it into Brun Larson. Feeds it to Kral, who just powers it into the top left corner. IDing. Come on, the ref. I just ain't a free kick. Can we win that challenge? The refereeing in this game can be awful at times, man. We've seen it so much this episode. 2 penalties that weren't penalties. That wasn't a foul. And somehow we don't deal with that. And we concede. It's now 4-3. Maya now, can he just run through this defence? Seen him do it a couple of times before. Maya now. Can he score at the end of it? Maya, he does. Easy as that. Told you, it's going to be one of those games where like goalkeepers and defenders are non-existent. And if you get a shot on target, it's going to go in. Because we should realistically not be scoring there. Like Maya shouldn't be able to just run through that team. And Schwaller should probably make the save. Let's be real. It's a good run. But Schwaller should be saving. If we end up conceding here, man, it's going to be literally all his fault. Because I told him to play the pass and he just stood still. But Timo Horn, fantastic save. Crow, okay, they're going to score. Oh, Horn makes a great save. Ball played forward here, Salazar. So now Maya. Tom Kraus now. Ball into Larson, that's a great ball. Brun Larson. Shot is saved there by Schwallow. Okay, why's Maya come short? Maya whips it in. And Crow wins a header though. Saved by Schwallow. We're not going to go short again though, because Maya comes short. And we don't want him to come short. Cross whipped in though. Vogt. That's yours. Vogt. That's yours every day of the week. He's just incredible from headers. And 9 goals in this game. 9 goals. This is a great cross and a great header from Vogt. He's free and give him that much room, he's going to score. Go at Aydin there, but Aydin Getcher, can he make the challenge? He does so, and it's out for a throw into them though. Showing great. He's not played bad. I think it's just one of those games where like it's not going to go his way. When he gets that one clear, love to see that. And that is not the pass he's looking for. I wanted that into midfield. And he's going to play it up to Moore. Moore now. Andre Kenny. Looking to stop him running because he knows he hasn't got the pace to keep up with him at this point in the game. More now, keep going. Can he play that in? Yes he can. Salazar, over to Paringa. Can he score this time? Yes he does. And it's 7-3. And Paringa, who missed that chance up against Gladbach, and if he scored that one, maybe we could have got him back in that game, but he doesn't miss this one. And makes it 7-3. You can see why I didn't want Schwallow. He's conceded 7. And Horn's just got unlucky at times in this game. Like both players going for the ball. Like it's like fair. It wouldn't be given IRL. We play on. Salazar, that is absolutely incredible. Salazar, it's through here. 2 more. We've got a man through the centre. Paringa, can he grab another one in this game? Paringa scores. And if we can find this form in other games, we are going to be like an incredible force this season to be reckoned with. If we can find this form, whenever we go out there, and this play style, we could be unstoppable. Oh, unless it's the big teams. Would it be Dortmund and Bayern last season? The big team struggled against us. And what a game this has been. And it's going to end 8-3. It's going to end 8-3. What a game. Yeah, well, to end the episode, I just want to run you through this that I mentioned before the game. Like, I think this sale makes sense. You know, it's Arsenal, it's the Premier League. It's going to be hard to turn them down. 14.2 million is going to do a lot for us. I'm just going to run you through this short. I've obviously got Muric as a goalkeeper that I think I might buy, honestly. Neto was a free agent I was thinking about bringing in, but Muric, I think we buy him, have Timo Horn to be the backup behind him. He's so farm and I'll let him retire here. And just whoever performs better between Muric and Timo Horn, it's going to be Muric probably. We'll bring him in next episode, but something else I wanted to mention. Yeah, sure, you'll see it down below there. As you can see, a couple of players that could be great signings for us in the future. Ryan Cherky would be a great signing. We've got some young strikers there. But Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously just joined Al Nassr in real life. I was going to possibly make this signing and just be like, well, we got Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Like, we've managed to bring him in. He's excited about the challenge here. He's going to be the guy to take us to the next level. He's going to be a great servant for us, and we could do it, honestly. I think if this situation was a thing in real life, Schalke were playing this good, and they were like, you know, like it's gonna be realistic, unrealistic no matter what, you know what I mean? Because it's going to Al Nassr, and we got Schalke in 18th place in real life. But let me know down below if we should sell Alvin. I think I'm gonna sell him no matter what, and just bring in someone else from the youth academy to be behind Çalhanoğlu. But let me know if we should bring in Ronaldo. We've got a bunch of obviously other players down here. We've got Kaminsky from Wolfsburg. We've got Fred, who was a free agent, but he went to OGC Nice. We've got Kierkegaard, Demir, Ulrich, some great talents down here. We've got Gagliardini, who was another free agent I was thinking about bringing in. We've got Eric Martel here, who could be great for us. Got some defenders here. Obviously got Arnold. We could bring him in and loan out our players and bring him in. 72 rated, 16 years old. Can't play CDM. That's actually like a very good player. He could be fantastic for us if we bring him in. And we've got a couple young like defenders there. Obviously Kevin Schlotterbeck is linked with Schalke in real life. If that transfer happens in real life, I think we're going to make it. Depending where we are in the save, because if we're like in the Champions League or Europa League by that time, then it doesn't really make sense to do it. Well, let me know if you should bring in Muric. I think that's something I do want to make myself. We'll sell Ujvin, bring in Muric next episode to start the episode. Maybe Ronaldo if you guys want me to. And yeah, let me know about the left back position. If we should sign a left back, not a player that I just showed you at West Bromwich Albion, or we should give a youth academy player the opportunity to play behind Çalhanoğlu, see if they can perform. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss another one. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.